Welcome everyone. It's time for Act 3, Scene 2 of The Merchant of Venice once again. This is video number 2 where we will discuss more than 40 multiple choice questions, a combination of knowledge based as well as understanding based multiple choice questions so that you can prepare really well for your ICSE Semester 1 examination. Kindly check the description box for the PDF link and the playlist. Let us begin this class with question number 21. Why does Bassanio refuse to choose the silver casket? Silver is a worthless metal. Silver is pale and it is common means of exchange among human beings. Silver is known for its brightness. Silver is a substitute for food. The right answer is silver is pale and it is common means of exchange among human beings. Option B. Next, question number 22. Why does Bassanio choose the leaden casket? Lead appeals to Bassanio more by its lack of brightness. Gold and silver are more valuable than lead. Bassanio knew that Portia's portrait was not inside the leaden casket. Lead appeals to Bassanio more by its brightness. The right answer is lead appeals to Bassanio more by its lack of brightness than due to its eloquence. Next, what is the meaning of the word counterfeit in the expression fair Portia's counterfeit? A letter written by Portia, a scroll, an image, or wig. Option C, an image, is the right answer. Counterfeit means a sketch, an image, or a portrait. Why is the painter of Portia's portrait a demigod? The painter had supernatural powers. The painter was a representative of God on earth. The painter is a creator. The painter has made a picture that is so like life. The right answer is the painter has made a picture that is so like life. Option D. It's time for question number 25. According to Bassanio, the painter of Portia's painting is not only a demigod but also a dash, gnats, spider, blessing, dark-skinned woman. The right answer is spider. The painter is like the spider. 26. What was the implication of the continent and summary of Bassanio's fortune according to the scroll? Shows that Bassanio was so vain that he chose on the basis of outward appearance. Option B. Bassanio was not vain and he did not take his decision based on superficiality and external beauty. C. Bassanio luckily and coincidentally chose the right casket, and option D. Bassanio chose the wrong casket. So what is the right answer? It is option B. Bassanio was not vain and he did not take his decision based on superficiality and external beauty like the other suitors who came before him and made their choice of the caskets. Bassanio must turn where your lady is and claim her with a dash, a ring, wealth, a loving kiss, gift of love. The right answer is option C, a loving kiss. 28. Portia calls herself unlessoned girl, unschooled, unpracticed. What does this reveal about Portia's character? Portia's humility, Portia's kindness, Portia's inexperience, Portia's superiority. Option A, Portia's humility, is the right answer. Portia is a humble and polite lady. Having made one, methinks it should have power to steal both his, and leave itself unfurnished. Yet look how far the substance of my praise doth wrong this shadow, doth limp behind the substance. Bassanio's speech. Question 1. What is Bassanio not trying to convey here? Keep this in mind, not trying. Be very careful with such tricky questions. Option A. External beauty is as good as internal beauty. Bassanio is pondering over the golden casket. The meaning of the word pondering is thinking deeply. Portia's actual beauty exceeds the beauty of her portrait. And option D, both A and B. The right answer is option A and option B. Option D. Okay, so I am giving a tick mark. External beauty is as good as internal beauty. Bassanio is pondering over the golden casket. Here, Bassanio is not trying to convey these two things. He is actually commenting on the fact that Portia's actual beauty exceeds the beauty of her portrait. Next, question number 2. What has Bassanio just done? He has opened the laden casket. He has rejected the silver casket. He has started making his choice of the caskets, or he has read the continent, C-O-N-T-I-N-E-N-T, continent and summary of the scroll. The right answer, he has opened the laden casket. Option A. What is 1 that has the power to steal both his? The bright, fascinating, dazzling eyes of his beloved, the brilliance and mesmerizing eyes of his beloved's portrait, one eye of Portia's counterfeit, the eye of the painter who has painted Portia's image. Now, these options will confuse you. Be very careful and choose the right answer. And how did I do so? The first option, the bright, fascinating, dazzling eyes of his beloved. Here, eyes, plural. But I am concerned about just one eye, not both eyes. Therefore, I will eliminate option A. Next, option B, the brilliance and mesmerizing eyes of his beloved's portrait. Here also, eyes. C, one eye of Portia's counterfeit. The meaning of the word counterfeit, as I told you earlier, is sketch, portrait or an image. One eye. This is a single eye. And let me check option D also, the eye of the painter. Here I am not concerned about the painter or the painter's eye. Therefore, the right answer is one eye of Portia's counterfeit, option C. Just observe how I am eliminating the incorrect options and I am choosing the right answer, because in multiple choice type questions, the options will confuse you. They will be tricky. You will have to adopt this method of eliminating the eliminating the incorrect answer and choose the right answer. Next, let me see. Question 4. Which part of Portia's appearance has Bassanio just described before elaborating on the present one? The present one is eye of Portia. So what has he just described before this? The golden locks which adorn the head of Portia's image, the lips of Portia that are closed, the lips that are separated by sweet breath, Bassanio's eyes that behold the ethereal beauty of his beloved's image. The right answer is option A, the golden locks which adorn the head of Portia's image. Why does this shadow doth limp behind the substance? Bassanio is praising the external beauty of Portia. Never. So this is not correct. Bassanio is praising the artistry of the painter who has painted a replica shadow of Portia. This is also incorrect. Portia's actual beauty is not as good as the beauty of her image. Now what do you think? I think this is also incorrect. So the right answer is option D. The real Portia is more beautiful than the picture of Portia. Next, 30. What is purchased by the weight? Love, youth, Gold and ducats, beauty. Option D, beauty is purchased by the weight. 31. What is the meaning of continent in the line, the continent and summary of my fortune? Container containing Portia's sketch, laden casket, conclusion, prize. Container containing Portia's sketch. Option A is the right answer. The word continent means container containing Portia's sketch. 32. But now I was the lord of this fair mansion. Who is I here? Gratiano, Lorenzo, Jessica or Portia? Portia is but now I was the lord of this fair mansion. I. 33. Who or what is Bassanio referring to in the following lines? Thou pale and common drudge, between man and man. Shylock, the gold casket, the silver casket, silver. The right answer is D, silver. Silver metal, because before this he spoke about gaudy gold. What does Portia give Bassanio that he must swear never to part with? Her unconditional love, a lock of her golden hair, a ring, her Portia's mansion. The right answer is option C, a ring. The next question now. What will Portia do if Bassanio parts from, loses or gives away the ring? Portia will turn Bassanio out of a mansion. Portia will accept another suitor and allow him to make his choice of the casket. Portia will use this opportunity to accuse Bassanio. Portia will replace the ring after it is found. Option C, Portia will use this opportunity to accuse Bassanio is the right answer. What is buzzing pleased multitude? A crowd of happy murmuring citizens who have heard a fine speech from a beloved prince. Bees buzzing around beehives, suitors coming from all corners of the world to woo Portia, moneylenders at the Rialto. The right answer? Option A, a crowd of happy murmuring citizens who have heard a fine speech from a beloved prince. Now this is part of Bassanio's speech where he says, Madam, you have bereft me of all words. Only my blood speaks to you in my veins, and there is such confusion in my pars, as after some oration fairly spoke by a beloved prince, there doth appear among the buzzing pleased multitude. Lines 175 onwards. Now, question 37. Only my blood speaks to you in my veins. Why? Bassanio is unwell. Bassanio is so preoccupied with his thoughts that he can hardly speak. Bassanio is too overjoyed to speak. Bassanio is anxious about Antonio. The right answer is option C. Bassanio is too overjoyed to speak. Question 38. You saw the mistress, I beheld the maid. Which couple is mentioned here? Lorenzo Jessica, Bassanio Portia, Gratiano Nerissa, Antonio Portia. The right answer? Option C, Gratiano Nerissa. 39. How much money will the couple who gets the first boy receive from the other couple according to Gratiano's bet? 3,000 ducats, 2,000 ducats, 1,000 ducat or 6,000 ducats. The right answer is option C, 1,000 ducat. Gratiano says, we will play with them the first boy for 1,000 ducats. 40. Lorenzo and his infidel. Who is Lorenzo's infidel? Shylock, Jessica, Tubal, Old Gobbo. Well, Lorenzo's infidel is Jessica. Option B. Next, what steals a color from Bassanio's cheeks? The bond between Antonio and Shylock, the scroll inside the lead casket, a letter written by Antonio to Bassanio, the news that Antonio is sick. Option C, a letter written by Antonio to Bassanio. put a tick mark. 42. What surprise news does Gratiano give Bassanio? That Antonio is dead, that Antonio is a bankrupt, that Shylock will have Antonio's pound of flesh, that he has fallen in love with Nerissa. Option D, that he has fallen in love with Nerissa. The next one now. 43. Why has Bassanio engaged his friend Antonio to his mere enemy, that is Shylock? To get the money Bassanio needed, to go to Belmont, to hurt Bassanio himself, or to acquire Portia's wealth? The right answer, option A, to get the money Bassanio needed. And Antonio had borrowed 3,000 ducats from Shylock, his mere enemy. 44. Name the place where Antonio's ships did not go. Again, mark this, did not go. Mexico, India, Tripolis, Belmont. The right answer is Belmont. Bassanio asks, what not one hit from Tripolis, from Mexico and England, from Lisbon, Barbary and India. So, the richly laden merchant ships of Antonio went to Tripolis, Mexico, England, Lisbon, Barbary, India, but not Belmont. Option D. Next, who according to Salerio is so keen and greedy to confound a man? Shylock, Tubal, Lancelot Gobbo, Lorenzo. The right answer, option A, Shylock. 46. Besides Tubal, who is the other fellow countryman? Jew, acquainted with Shylock. Chus, Jessica, Leah, Gratiano. The right answer, option A, Chus. Tubal and Chus are his countrymen. How much does Portia tell Bassanio to pay to deface the bond? 6,000 ducats, 3,000 ducats, 9,000 ducats, 12,000 ducats, 36,000 ducats. The right answer is 36,000 ducats. Portia says, pay him 6,000 and deface the bond, and then she adds double 6,000 and then triple that. In this way, we get 36,000 ducats. Next, which problem is not mentioned in Antonio's letter to Bassanio? Not mentioned. Antonio is sick. Antonio's ships have all been lost. Antonio's estate is low. Antonio's creditors want repayment of their money. The right answer is Antonio is sick. Let me just quickly read out the letter for you. Sweet Bassanio, my ships have all miscarried. My creditors grow cruel. My estate is very low. My bond to the Jew is forfeit. And since in paying it, it is impossible that I should live, all debts are now cleared between you and I. So, this is the passage. Next, 49. Which adjective is used by Bassanio to describe Antonio while speaking with Portia? Kindest, naughty, merry, envious. The right answer, option A, kindest. Bassanio says, the dearest friend to me, the kindest man, the best conditioned and unwearied spirit. Line number 291. So, now, the last question, 50. Every word in the letter written by Antonio to Bassanio is a dash. Merchant marring rocks, a gaping wound, fleece that he hath lost, or just blotted paper. The right answer is a gaping wound. Well done everyone. You have just finished learning more than 60 multiple choice questions on Act 3, Scene 2. Watch both the videos on Act 3, Scene 2 and all the best for your examination. Also stay connected for a quick revision on the other scenes of Act 3. But before that, kindly subscribe to our channel, like, share and comment and be with us.